Hello, hi everyone. Thank you for staying around. I want to do this quick video. We've been looking into the forex market to see possible areas where we can actually take a very nice trade, and so far so good. We've been looking into the gold and picking up gold because I've been actually monitoring gold. I did a video on how to trade the gold um, some days back, okay, and I was able to point out this this nice setup on gold. So far so good. I've been looking into gold and I've discovered that gold has a very nice setup areas of when it breaks down and begins to move. It moves for a very long while before you have the pullback um, in the gold, and you can actually see from this region. You can see once it breaks down out of this nice region, you can see that this nice region, you can see the breakdown out of this region, okay, and you have this nice pullback, okay, and also you can actually see that again on back up area when gold start moving up, breaks within this region. It's very nice region. You can see resistance, and you have a little resistance here. You had the breakout recontested around this region, and you can see the uptrend. So far so good. So if you have a nice momentum in the gold, it's good to actually trade, and it will take you for a very long while, and you can go far as looking into this nice one. Nice, you can see right here, break down, and all this move, very nice setup on gold, okay. And so far you've been able to see this very nice movement upward also on gold, and this had been on for a very long while. If you are able to pull into your chart properly, you'll be able to actually see that very glaring moves and nice setup. And so far we've been able to picture some good areas. You can see price came down, and this region became a very strong support area on gold, and after the breakout you can see very nice move upward. So it's always interesting when you are patient enough to trade gold, and we begin to see this more or less nice setup here again. And gold, you can see all this touch, okay, you can see all this touch around this area, and you can see support, and begins to move around that area. You can see, and once the breakout happened, you can see the movement, very nice movement. So it's quite interesting that we've noticed this on gold, and more or less like I've actually predicted, you've been able to see that the buyers are actually kicking in gold, and you can see this move back up, and more sellers want to get in. The more you have this seller, is more or less tempting to say, okay, now gold is beginning to pull back. But then this is what the buyers want. This is what the big guys want. They want more sellers to buy at more expensive price, and once it's time to actually have enough sellers into the market, they take that opportunity to actually get a long way. And you can see from right here in the last candle, yesterday's trade, you can see this pull up right here, very nice, breaking out around this region, contesting that region very nice and fairly, and you can see on the other hand you've been seeing this torch and a very nice pullback, and like that you can see very nice pullback on that candle. And each time we have that experience, we want to believe, okay, probably there's high propensity for sellers to actually come in. But then you have to be very careful, because you can actually conclude that when you have certain reactions like this, then the next thing is for the market to start moving. But then we have to also look at the odds. Could this be a false move in the market? Okay, and these are important things that we need to actually patiently analyze before we decide to take a decision. Now, one other thing that you need to look at is, most times what I like trading is when we have a pull up around this area, a breakout around this area. You can see a fan of breakout, and once there's a breakout, you can see very nice breakout there. Okay, and a recontest right here, very nice setup there. I always love it. So it gives me a double confirmation that the breakout actually happened, and it's time for the market to head to the upside. So, but then it's not always like that on gold, and you can see from what you have here, you can see the breakout. There was no opportunity to recontest this position, and it skyrocketed. So for those who will be waiting for a recontest in this position, probably will have actually lost this trade on entry. So, but then when you see it, what are the things we need to actually look at? And you can see also from this region, the same thing happens. It broke out and it started heading up. No possible actions of recontesting that region. And same here, you can see on trade setup here, you can see very nice support, resistance around this region, and you can see price is at the top, and you can see very nice new price, new day price started already. So we should be able to see a pull up again around this area, yeah, possibly, but then we can't conclude. So once we have this nice move, then I'll be looking forward to actually get into this trade and pick very nice pips in support areas. You can see, let me make this a little bigger. Let me remove these. Okay, so here we go. I guess I should put this so that we will be able to see it nicely, and we won't actually confuse setup. Okay, so very nice one there. And okay, so right here I'll be looking at this area, very nice area there. You can also see these areas too. These are very areas that need to be contested. So because this is a little bit too thick, okay, let's make it a little bit smaller, right? Yeah, that's better. Okay, you can see those areas right there. Okay, so I'll be expecting price to start heading towards this region. If I have this region, can see price could actually head up here. So guys, I feel it's nice, nice trade upward. Okay, yeah, very nice trade to take upward. I hope that would do for good. Okay, let me see if we could find few other trades before we actually wrap it up. Yeah, still a pullback on GDP USD. Yeah, still pullback, still pulling back right there. Okay, yeah, will he contest that region? Yeah, so these are nice region where you want the price to contest, and very nicely it has broken over the 200 moving average. Yeah, 200 moving average. So, and those who are who know me very well knows that my 200 moving average is always my key potential region. So I want to see a pullback around this region, then it will be good for me to actually get into the market for the uptrend. All right, so that should be that on okay, yeah, very good one here. So it's a very nice trade setup. This is what we want. We want market to come around this region, and we'll be able to have a very nice pullback up. And on the 200 moving average shows that we're on an uptrend region. So this could be a very nice pull up around this region. Yeah. So for those who want to take this trade, it's good for you to actually get into this trade. Yeah, let's look into Euro USD. Yeah, Euro USD will begin to see a pullback on Euro USD so far. So still waiting for price to get into this support area, then became resistance. Then we should be able to have a very nice support area at the end. Then we'll be able to kick it back up. Okay, so hopefully that should happen in a couple of days. Today is Friday. If that happens by next week, I guess we should be having a very nice opportunity to take this trade. So these are very nice setup that you can easily pitch into, and you'll be able to get very nice trade. Okay, so let me okay, USD JPY is not still hanging around there, so I want to believe this region is very important around this region, and you can see our 200 moving average still staying strong. So but then my hope is if this nice position is being respected, or want to see further pullback around this region. Okay, hopefully a nice pullback will do around this region, but then who says it's going to come down? Who says it's going to get to that region? We cannot actually predict and say this is what the market is going to do, except to have a proper figure of what the market is up to. So but then we're still optimistic that we'll have a nice region to actually look into the market and take a very nice trade. So you can actually see those regions there, a very nice region. But then let me look into this because something also need to look into. Let me get this off. That is also then let's look into okay, yeah, nice one there. So you can see the 50 region, 50% region right there, and it's really holding around this region. So if we have a pull out out of this region, then we should be able to see further pullback into the 38 percent, and probably the 23. But then, well, if this region holds, then we'll be able to see further uptrend in the market. Okay. GDP chef, nice one. We're looking into a break to the upside of the 200 moving average, and we're hoping to see further contest here. You can see market actually struggling around this region. Market is actually struggling around this region, and has been holding for a while now. So, but then this could be a further uptrend position we'll be looking into as time goes on. Okay. Yeah, so majorly that is what we're looking at, and we're able to also picture this very nice support resistance area that has hold, and you can see price is actually heading to the downward side. Okay, so yeah, USD card, very nice trade that I'm looking into to get into very soon. Okay, yeah, I told you the last time that I want this guy to be contested properly. Okay, I might not be 100% certain, but I need further picture to see and look at what the big guy is doing. Once I see a very nice interesting move, then it will be good for us to actually take this trade towards the upside. Okay, but then we should also note that we are in the downward trend. Okay, and below the 200 moving average. Okay, so this could be a double bottom for us to actually pull through to a very nice support region right there, and possibly continuation downward. So basically those are the things I've actually want to look at. Yeah, today 25th of October 2019, we're taking this analysis very early. Today I've been working on how to get certain things set up, and what are those things that I need to put in place so that it will be easy for each and every one of you to have proper understanding into the forex market and how you could benefit, because that's the most important thing. The most important thing is when you are learning, you are getting one thing or the other that you're learning. And when we are also taking our trades, we take our trades based on the knowledge that we pass across. I've talked about buyers and sellers in the market. Then I'll be doing the part 2 hopefully on Saturday. Okay, I'll be doing the part 2 of buyers and sellers on Saturday, so watch out for the video. Those who have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell. On Saturday when I drop that video there, you'll be able to have access to it and know have a continuation with the lesson course. Hopefully, if I have enough time, I'll be able to take a few more courses next week by the grace of God. So for now, we'll be signing out here. Okay, so try as much as possible to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, and you can also share, invite your friends into our Telegram group. Very soon is going to be massive. Okay, and pending that period, you'll be with us. I wish you guys best of luck. Enjoy your day.